We're good.
Okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Got everything together to another edition of the Sunday Night Illuminati Radio Podcast. Every Sunday, every Sunday and Thursday, right here on the Illuminati Radio Podcast. People on YouTube, Illuminati Radio News now. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we're not only on these platforms, we also, you know what I'm saying, heavily trafficking on, you know what I'm saying, Spotify, Apple, Google, you know what I'm saying, iHeartRadio, you name it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host is Brother Lanique Israel. Good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Oh, praise to the Most High. Make sure you guys double tap that screen, or hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, page, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. Do we got any announcements before we get started? I'll give you the first announcement. The first announcement is Bible study class is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Um, Starting at 1 o'clock West Coast time, 4 o'clock East Coast time. And the telephone number to call into the broadcast is 978-890-8900. That's 978-890-8900. And the access code is 365-310-pound. What else other announcements we got? You already know about the merch, you know what I'm saying? The Illuminati Radio t-shirts, Illuminati Radio coffee mugs. You know what I'm saying? You know how to reach out to request those things. Same email, LAMICK19@gmail.com. Get the merch. Let's see the other announcements. I think that's all my announcements. Do you have any announcements for this?
Announcements. The announcements we have over here. We got a Young Disciple Discord. You can find out about the Discord. Just send your boy an email, brother Lamik, at capital LAMICK 19 at outlook.com, and we'll hook you up with the link. And also at the same email, we have Young Disciple merch. Merch just dropped about 4 days ago. We got t-shirts for Young Disciples starting at $10 flat, $10 plus shipping. So the shipping is also including that fee. You want to get details on that, you also go to that same email, capital LAMICK 19 at outlook.com. And you can also find me on TikTok at Lamik, capital LAMICK.
All right. That's those announcements. That's those announcements, brothers. That's those announcements. Now let's get to the news on the Lunar Radio Podcast every Sunday and Thursday, right here on the radio. Um, y'all seen the title over there? Y'all seen the title? It says one unalive at Huntington Station
Yeah, cause especially us and how long we've been down there, our name is just generations of our name. It's just engraved into that area alone.
Ring bell. All you have to do is ask anybody, whether it be the little ones or the older ones, y'all say who we are or who we be. You're like, oh yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We was the movers and the shakers of
Literally. Not only did you move names that or when your name was spoken, it shook up people, not shook in a bad way, but people knew like what you were talking about. Also, at the same time, my mom's side of the family had their own emotion over there. So really, it was just two big families coming together.
They knew, you know what I'm saying? When Nicholas needed a job, needed a come up, needed to make some kind of money, they knew, come find me. Find me in the ring. Look. And you should have seen when I got with Brother Keith's mom, right?
Yeah.
And every time I jumped in that truck and we went to the bodega something, Brother Keith, everybody was howling at Brother Keith. Yo, hey, what you doing? Can I go hang with you? Blah, 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 blah. Just to get to me so that they can either get their bills paid or.
Yeah, just to get close to you, just so that they can use it, but not for them to openly come out and be like, "Yeah, I need help from you."
Yeah.
But to use it as a medium to be like, "Yeah, see if he could see if he could help a brother out." Type of it. Yeah, no, cause I get feel the same way it happened with me that everywhere I go, like they know if they want to get to me, they gotta get someone who's already close to me. Because I'm not come to me directly, it's not gonna happen. Especially if I know that it's gonna be done for wrong. Yeah, no, you don't have a chance, buddy.
But like I said, brother, this article right here that we're about to read, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this one stop. As a matter of fact, this same one stop deli is where me and brother Q-Tip, you know what I'm saying, paid the pavement preaching it. Actually, the same bodega. We was owned by the Arabs, Muhammad and Naeem. And these same Arabs, we was preaching on their property, telling them about rock worship. We were preaching against rock worship. We were preaching against Islam. You know what I'm saying? We was literally putting their Arab nation down. Teaching them Arab so that we don't have to pick the up. We was voting for that part. And still to this day, I go right there right now. Going to the bodega, tell them we want. That's just what it is. Right here, and my that they got why. But nine times out of 10, I know exactly how God is going. So far as how I go in that community. I know but you don't say how God.
Exactly. 9 times out of 10, it's one of the ones that's been in and out of behind bars since they went behind bars.
That's right. You got that right.
Like, cause The one knows about Suffolk County. If the main ones that end up in trouble are the ones that been in trouble, and the same thing goes with the family. If the family has a history of getting in trouble, best believe that same family is still going through that same history.
Some kind of police. We just gave you a clue to solve the crime. All you have to do is look at the rap sheet. Who is the main suspect that you, Suffolk County Police Department, can identify right now? Because the Suffolk County Police, when they pull up on a block, they know 31 by name. What you doing, Clifton? What you doing, Clifton?
For not even last name, by first name. It's bad. It's bad when they call you by first name. It's not good if they call you by your last name, because that means they know you because they gotta do it frequently. But if it's down to a first name, it's like this nigga eat dinner with you.
And what you doing, Clifton? You know you what's your name? You know you. I want to see if we got water. What's your name? That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Some of our police already know this. Even the some kind of police know this. It's just a matter of time. They already did it. Gathering evidence and gathering your name so to make the case strong. That's what they're doing. Even Brother Q didn't know how it is over there. The Brother Q didn't even have an idea of who did it. But let's go ahead and read that Make sure you double tap that screen, brothers. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, brothers. Hit that like button. You're doing it to Some of that radio podcast show every Sunday and Thursday right here. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to this page, hit that button.
You ready, Dad?
Yeah,
Police are searching for the suspect of a Deli targeted shooting incident that occurred Monday at Huntington Station. Suffolk police confirmed one person was targeted and unalived behind One Stop Deli and Gyro on West Pulaski Road around 4 p.m. When police arrived, they found an adult man with a power wound and took him to the Huntington Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Police had part of the rope taped off. A police helicopter was seen overhead, and a K9 unit was on the ground sweeping the area. Detectives were back on scene on Tuesday investigating the Deli neighborhood and nearby businesses. News 12 talked with the owner of the deli, who says he wasn't there, but some of his employees were. Of course, because when me and Pastor called them the other day, the owner wasn't there.
and 9 times out of 10, Naeem and Muhammad is always there. You know what I'm saying? They just have their watch. Got like, you know what I'm saying? Naeem got his free wine working in that restaurant. That deli. And Muhammad got his free wine working in that restaurant. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 9 times 10 he's there. But you see, Naeem and Muhammad is so freaking crooked that, you know what I'm saying? They do so much freaking stuff out of this damn deli. You know, we spoke like this when we was on the street preaching. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they do so much freaking stuff out of that damn deli.
Yeah, I tell you the truth.
Police come, they think the police after them.
Yo, tell you the truth, right? The red flag is how you running deli and you have nothing but females. So where is the actual manager? Like, where's the male figure in there? Why does it seem like the only manager in that place is a female? Why would no male figure be the head, the leadership? Because male is leadership. If you have no male in a workplace, the leadership is under a female. Is assumed like the identity is under a female, correct?
Cause check this out. He Muhammad and Naeem, he got that deli. He got another deli in Greenlawn on Broadway. In Greenlawn. Everybody knows that deli. One in Greenlawn on Broadway.
Yeah, I do know, I do remember that one. So me and mom used to stay out there.
Yeah. Greenlawn right there. That deli that's owned by Muhammad and Naeem. And they got another deli over there across from the post office on Jericho Turnpike next to 7-Eleven. Those are their three delis right there. Um, and they do just as
Wait,
much
where's the turnpike?
Jericho Turnpike. That's that main stretch where you got the post office right there.
Is that where that car place is?
Yeah, that's where the car place.
Okay.
That's right there. Yep. West Jericho Turnpike. I'm telling East Jericho. You know what I'm saying? Right across the street from the post office. You know what I'm saying? There's another bodega that's there as well.
Yeah, the one that's on the corner store. That's the actual corner store.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that. That I do, cause that's right down the road from Second Street.
Yeah. Yeah. That's their bodega right there. You know what I'm saying? They do crooked things out of each and every one of them. So, so when the police came, you know what I'm saying, asking questions, you know what I'm saying, they be scared that, you know what I'm saying, the police is going to discover their crooked stuff. They're crooked. You know what I'm saying? And they put their bodegas flat, flat, right in the black folks community.
Because they know, because we also, I get what they do. I get what the higher ups do in that situation, because they know, right? They're ready to make it hard for black folks, right, to make it for themselves, right? So a lot of them, you know, turn to commit dumb shit.
Yeah.
So with them also doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing, it's like um two enemies with mutual with another mutual enemy, so they cooperate but don't like cooperating as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they cooperate because they learn from the same people.
Just smell something else, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't have no problems with them because, hey, we was speaking right in on their property against them.
Not and you got to think about it. You said it was dead right inside of the folks' neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
So guess who majority of the consumer base is?
Black and
Exactly. So them arguing with the black, right? They have no choice but to bow down, because it's like, hey, these are our people. We can't tell them not to. That's our service right there.
right.
In fact, here, you take some of this for free. For free.
And,
Keep bringing the people.
and brothers and sisters, don't be ashamed. All you brothers and sisters in Christian station, don't be ashamed. You know, if you know who this is, you know what I'm saying? Turn it over. Because if they're willing, if they'll do this because they got them mad, what's the state that they won't turn on you? If
Exactly.
they if they don't because it takes a lot of no soul to take another soul.
For real.
I don't care how mad I get, I could never put myself in the shoes to unalive somebody.
For real. Me too. I
That would eat at that would eat at you.
yeah. I know for a fact that yeah. That's why I say to like I don't want to black out because one I already know that there's things that happen like I have anger that I've never let out, and if I black out, like I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't want to know I don't want to suffer like my mentality, like me myself, what I will go through because of what I did.
So
That
you know what I'm saying? So whoever you are, brothers and sisters, brothers and sisters, don't there's no such thing as you know what I'm saying as stop snitching. Stop snitching is you protecting the criminal. Because if they are wrong and steal from somebody, they will wrong and steal from you. If they will unalive somebody, they will unalive you. There was no honor amongst thieves.
for real, no honor. There's only self honor. That's it. And so when someone says, "Oh, don't snitch," that's them make sure they remind themselves, okay, no, I'm not being like that. That's them keeping themselves trapped in their own mind. And you don't listen to other people's mind. You listen to what you know is right.
And that's why our community is the way it is today because everybody is protecting the criminals. Right now, I say like this. If everybody is protecting the drug dealer, so you know what that does? That allows the drug dealer to flourish in our community continuously to sell drugs to our mothers, our fathers, our aunties, cousins, you know what I'm saying? But if we you don't see that in the white folks neighborhood. They see a drug dealer, they see even if they own people sell drugs in their community. What do? They snitch. They
But
get that out.
you think, okay, for example, right? Tupac's mom was a crackhead, known crackhead. You think Tupac decided to he clearly knew where his mom was getting it from. He had the opportunity to end that. Did he?
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't. He didn't. And his mom suffered for that. That's on him.
Yeah.
It is not only on his mom, but it's also on him because he had the opportunity and power to stop it.
We gotta start standing up. We gotta start, you know what I'm saying? When you see evil, say something. Stop keeping your mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? I know that may be, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. You have, you know what I'm saying, wicked people. You know what I'm saying? They consider to be big and bad. And that's now, you know what I'm saying? They use some fear tactics, you know what I'm saying, to threaten you out of not calling the police. But you know who they're scared of? The police. They're scared of the police. That's why they run it. That's why they are considered on the run. Because if you were really big and bad, you would say, go right to the street and say, I'm right here. I did.
For real. Walk right in.
That's
That
what they did. They're scared of the police and they use a scare tactic to scare you out of snitching or talking to keep them out of jail. But understand this. This person who unalives this person outside of this bodega, that person has money. That person has a father. That person probably had kids. He probably had a wife or he probably had a baby mama.
most
It's not
he
easy
definitely
snitch.
coming from Suffolk County, most likely had a baby mom.
It's not easy snitch. It's not somebody grieving over him. When you unalive somebody, you don't just take that somebody.
Not only that, you messing up fate. You messing up fate and someone's future. You're messing with the time. That's what you're doing. You're literally when you take someone's life, you're literally messing up time itself.
What do you think that is that was unalive? What do you think these kids are doing right now? So far, kids, kids, what do you think is being mom gonna say to the kids about what happened to their mom?
And then the kids, depending on what direction they take, one might end up with anger, and then a whole nother cycle continues because that one with anger is gonna want to come after you and whoever your family is.
Yeah, we got to break that cycle. We gotta break that cycle. That's the only way that a change is gonna come. If somebody gotta stand up and initiate change. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop, you know what I'm saying? Stop encouraging and condoning gang banging. Because what does gang bangers do? They don't do nothing good for the community. They rob and steal. They never organize thieves. All they do is rob and steal. Ain't nothing good coming out of a gang bang.
And unalive it.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. And unalive it. Yeah, rob, steal, and unalive it.
And not even not unalive it, they own. They own.
Ain't nothing good coming out of that. The best place for a gang banger is behind bars. That's the best place. The best place for a thief is behind bars.
Respectfully though. Not even and when we say that, we're not even wishing a bad thing. We want them to come out better. That's the thing. Being behind bars, people always look at, oh, that's a negative thing. No, it's not a negative thing. Take it from that being negative and be like, all right, this is time for me to figure out why did I do it. Like, what is wrong with you?
We gotta wake up and we gotta come up out of it, you know what I'm saying? And no snitches thing, you know what I'm saying? Look at all of these years. We've been, you know what I'm saying, going by that no snitch code. What have that done for our community? More mamas was crying, more fathers was unlikely, and more children had no parents.
Yeah, because the supposed men that was doing that, right? And women, because they're not exclusive. There were female gangbangers. While they out doing that, and I'm pretty sure the ones that's left at home, they don't want them out doing that. And so you have more value being at home, take care of business, but you're on the streets, put yourself in a situation that's gonna keep you away from home, that you have no control over, and now you're under someone else's management of time, and that will tell you when you're allowed to go home.
Like, it's cool. Take somebody out. People first so they don't even say it. You know who this person is, you know what I'm saying? Let the authorities know. This criminal, this unalive needs to be off the streets and fired.
And if you the dumb one to keep hiding this homie, this dumb, ignorant, just ignorant. If you're hiding this ignorance, give it up. Just stop, because you're just as worse as him.
And they don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? A change got to take place. And the change starts with you. Don't repeat the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Get justice for this person who was unalive. Get justice for their family. His family. anger issue. Because somebody got an anger issue, you know what I'm saying? Somebody has to be on the line. So I gotta fix that. So I want to stop yelling. But police already know it. Because you better believe, you know what I'm saying, Naheem and Muhammad have turned over the video cameras, you know what I'm saying, footage, you know what I'm saying, to the police. And you better believe on the street corner that
You said what's the owner name, Dad?
Muhammad and Naheem.
Yup, yo. Alright, so here, the News 12 talked with the owner of the deli who says he wasn't there, but some of his employees were. You wanna know what he said?
What is that?
Of course we get nervous. This is very big that happened, but people who work here are scared and nervous, says owner Mohammed Af- Afzal. The inside guy called me and said someone got shot at the store. Um, Muhammad says he was shocked. I'm here in this business almost 18 years and we never had that happen, he says.
His name was Muhammad. Muhammad and Naheem. And here's another thing. Guess what Muhammad did?
What Muhammad did.
Muhammad smokes crack.
Mm. That's probably why he wasn't there.
And Muhammad be in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, you know what? The fact that he said that, it makes more sense why that shit happened.
And Muhammad be, you know what I'm saying, after hours, you know what I'm saying? The black woman be going up in the store, Muhammad be taking the black woman behind in the back.
He that's how he take that for he be taking for payment.
Yep, in the back.
Nasty nigga taking advantage of our fucking female. That's crazy.
Yep. And number two, Muhammad talking about his employees here. They're not scared.
For real.
They are Arabs. You know what they gotta deal with in their country? And you know what I'm saying? Over here, the walk in the park compared to, you know what I'm saying? Over there, they're over like the rock.
Facts. Shoot. Pow pow is easy to take someone's life. A rock? You know how many rocks? You know how many times someone will have to smash that stone against your head? That's torture.
They gotta go. They go to Sharia law. You know what I'm saying? They gotta. You know what I'm saying? They're not there. They're trained for that. You know what I'm saying? You think they're scared of a bunch of Israelites over here who don't have their identity with cows doing dumb stuff? You think they're scared of that? They look at us like, you know what I'm saying? As long as we don't know who we are, you know what I'm saying? We are nothing to them. That's why, you know what I'm saying? They do better not to, you know what I'm saying, come up against me and Brother Houston, because we were speaking who we are. Versus the other one, everybody else, you know what I'm saying? The women that go up in there, you know what I'm saying, in the back with Muhammad them, you know, they get flooded out and everything.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like I said, 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? Um, somebody, it might be, you know what I'm saying, the power, you know what I'm saying, one time, Muhammad or Naheem probably was messing with one
Yeah, for real. That's why I said it makes sense now. Someone, someone that, what?
Welcome how it is, brother. Don't hesitate. Turn it in. Because like I said, if he got the ball, the cojones enough to take a life, that's the ultimate, you know what I'm saying, thing. What won't he do? And plus, once a person feels that they took a life and the police themselves about it, they feel that they have nothing else to lose and they won't hesitate to take you out because they feel like, hey, I'm already, if I get caught, I'm already doing life because I already got a body. You know, they go, what is it not to take another one?
For real, like I'm pretty much done off. Like they think I'm a wait 15 years, 20 years, 25. Like nah, I'm good. Time to take another one. Boom, boom.
Just be careful when you're around people like that. And you want to stop falling in love and being so intrigued with these so-called thugs. These thugs are unalivers. These unalivers don't care about you. You'll be their next victim. But as Israel said, respectfully, they belong behind bars.
Yeah, respectfully, literally, cause that's exactly what they need. They need time to themselves, and honestly, don't give them time to interact or socialize with other people for about a month. So, depending on what the mental state is, I can't even say a month because everyone's different. Depending on what's going on in their head, because pe- people want to put spending money on therapists and stuff like that, especially the ones that been in jail and come out and they still have those issues. It's like no therapies because only you can help yourself sometimes in certain situations.
Right.
No amount of therapy could help. What is the core problem? The core problem has to do with the soul itself. No other person can figure out what the problem is of someone else's soul because it's not their soul. You never experienced it. Only the experiencer experienced it. Therefore, the experiencer is the only one that could fix what they experienced.
So the next article, before we get to the next article, we're going to go to commercial break. And this we're going to go to the next article, which also involves a Huntington Station man who was recently charged being involved in a um, carjacking race. Yeah, so all gang banging do is rob, steal, and unalive. What future is it for gang? Never mind working and paying for what they want. Never mind starting a business and being somebody other than nobody. They would rather rob, steal, and unalive. And that's the article we got next. Gang banger just got recently charged being involved in stealing somebody else's car. Do you know when you're stealing other people's car, you don't know what the condition of that person that's stealing his car. That may be his only mode of transportation to get to work in order to make a living. You know what I'm saying? That other person still, like you still the other person car, that other person still got to make them payments on that car. And here you is stealing that car. You're tuning into the Unalived podcast show every Sunday and Thursday, right? On the Unalived podcast, Unalived. With your host, Pastor Smith, co-host, brother Lami Israel. If you're new to this page, you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and then follow us. Double tap the screen, hit that like button. Double tap the screen, hit that like button. Don't forget, we have a 24-hour prayer line. You need prayer, counsel, advice, etc. We're available for 24 days. That 24-hour prayer line number is 310-365-6816. That's 310-365-6816. You got any announcement for Israel?
No announcements.
Okay. For the announcements, let's go ahead and get back to the topic. Read that next article.
Next article we have is Huntington Station man among 9 indicted in crime spree involving robbery, carjacking.
Huntington Station man is indicted involved robbery, crime spree, including carjacking. Listen, remember this, brothers. Just because you see somebody who carjacks, who steals, why would you put your trust and embrace somebody who is pride themselves in stealing and carjacking? Remember, that's the thief. If he or she will steal, what makes you think they won't steal from you? You think if a person, you know what I'm saying, rob and steal for them, and then that person turns around and robs and steals from you, and you get mad. How can you get mad? That's just like if you take a snake and you make a snake your pet, and then the snake bites you. How can you get mad at the snake? It's still a snake. Look, let's go ahead and read that
That you right, Dad. That because a snake's reaction, the only it it's a whole different species, right? So it's not thinking like you. That's the first thing you need to think. It's not thinking like you, right? You being the intelligent one, you gotta understand it's not thinking like you. So now you have to put yourself in the shoes of it might be thinking, right? And therefore you have a whole different outlook because you're like, okay, so I'm clearly bigger. Um, I'm closer than he's comfortable with, and he felt like he was in danger, so therefore he's gonna strike first before he ends up being unlocked. He already feel like he's at a disadvantage. So
like for example, our people glorify things that Pushaiti glorify, robbing and stealing from people. You know what I mean? Like they made a song, "Get It Back in Blood." That song is about stealing something from somebody, and if the person trying to get it back, they got to be unalive and try to get their own stuff back. That's what that is. How you find yourself in stealing something that belongs to somebody else?
and you wanna know something? I believe there was an incident about around the same time that went down, right? That song came out. They came out with that song. Um, this man was in a gas station. Uh, you know, doing a pit stop like what a gas station's meant for, right? And had his piece um in his pocket, and a group of kids, they look like teenagers, right? Peeped it, and one of them, ended up taking it. The man, wanted his fight back, was like, "Yo, like, um, that's mine. Like, just get it back. Like, you ain't have to do me like that, right? Just try and get his stuff back, right?" Man, tell me how all of them was already packing some, right? And all of them let off all the rounds on this one man who they were just trying to get his piece back because they took it from him. Man up, man ended up losing his life from by his own weapon and in front of his kids
Over his stuff.
over his stuff. The kid was still in the car.
You can't make this up.
So not only did the kids are traumatized now because they just seen their own father get robbed and gunned down.
For his own stuff. Now brothers and sisters, make that make sense. And this is how these gangbangers in these stores run. They will take your stuff, and if you try to get your stuff or fight for your stuff, you the problem.
And
You
then
fall like that. That don't even make no sense. And you know what that tells me? That tells me that gangbangers, assault, is late. Instead of working to get their stuff, instead of getting that stuff the hard way, but they were getting sold and gangbangers want to say how much they got. Oh, I got more like, come on this way. Don't get that.
yeah, you didn't come up no way. You lived your whole life robbing and stealing, robbing and fighting and unaliving. You didn't come up from nothing.
The people that you were robbing and stealing from came up. You don't say they got it the hard way because they got their stuff by good old fashioned work.
You want to know who's going through the mud? Pastor Michael Smith, brother like me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't never robbed nobody.
Don't rob and steal. But let me take that back. You know what I'm saying? Corporations and
Oh no, that don't count. That
yeah,
that that yeah that's the enemy that we all face. Like that corporation problem, that's their problem. We are the environment that they created.
but as far as individuals, no. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? I used to take from the corporations just to help out the individuals, you know what I'm saying? Like individuals in the hood that you know they needed their bills paid, their rent paid, you know they came to me. I took care of that.
Yeah, there's a difference between criminals and ones that are helping the ones that are being taken advantage of by the system. Those are two different things.
I put money in single women's pockets just so that they can go grocery shopping for their household.
You're not gonna find a game banger doing that. They ain't gonna do that for their big mom. But along a stranger.
And the sad thing about it is, it was the gangbangers that these women, these single mothers, was with. The gangbangers was living up in the house with the single mothers, and the single mothers had to come to me to get their bills paid, to get put food in the refrigerator for their kids. But they had a gangbanger,
And you wanna know why that was also crazy? Because that means that same person, right, that's sitting up in that place, even it might be a baby dad, right, is putting their own child in harm's way. They don't even care about their child.
because if they did, they wouldn't take penitentiary chances, you know what I'm saying, and not and get locked up and be without their child.
Or even be in the house while living that lifestyle. Because now you bring the problem to the house and put your whole family at risk.
It's just like over in the Bronx. Some gangbangers had pow this man who was walking with his child in the stroller and his baby mama. And the gangbangers pow his victim. Uh, Putting that's right, the baby was unalive because the power didn't know how to aim, so the pow the and unalive the baby and injured the suspect, the criminal. And the baby mama is on the news saying, "Stop going after the baby father. It was the shooter. It was the power the one that you need to go." No, because it's baby father. If you know that you got beef in the street, how you walk in the streets with your child?
Exactly, like you dumb. Just oh man. If y'all want to be criminals, use your brains. Y'all can't be smart criminals. Y'all not good at nothing.
The same energy that you put to being a criminal, the same energy you put to getting a job, the same energy you put to getting a business, the same energy you put to being creative.
Nah, they use that creativity like, oh, okay, how am I gonna live this life and hang with my big boys? Okay, on my days off that I'm not in the active congregation, I'm gonna take a stroll down the road with my baby mom and my baby, and even though my eyes don't care about what I got going on, I'm still gonna take the risk.
Watch this. Watch this. A prime example. Read that article with that individual down there on the restaurant. That article, the Huntington Station article. Watch this. This is a prime example. This man could have lived a life of having a job.
9 men have been indicted in what authorities describe as a 7-day crime spree involving auto body shop burglaries, stolen vehicles, armed robberies, and carjackings that stretch from Suffolk County to Florida.
They will rob auto body shops, carjacking, and unalive. The same energy that you put to robbing and stealing, the same energy that you put in the job.
Fact,
You
this is 7 days. This is 2 week span. That's how long it takes to. That's how long it takes to get a job.
society made it easy for you to get a job because you can get all you have to do is that open up, get to sign up to a Lyft app or a DoorDash app or a Spark app. You can drive for Walmart, you know what I'm saying, Spark and deliver stuff for Walmart. You can be an Amazon driver, you can work in the Amazon warehouse. They made it
And and if you didn't like the state that you was in, clearly you had the means to get to Florida.
And guess what? And this how easy it is. If you're in New York and you don't like delivery or DoorDash or anything or Spark in New York, you still got the app, you got the account. You go to Florida, you just open up the app, and the app will your location will be Florida and will give you work in Florida.
She don't even get me started. I have a whole list of ways that if you had a car in Suffolk County, you go straight to the city, right? And find one of those family owned corner stores or not corner store restaurants that make food for the plates that sell plates and make a deal with them to make a little bit of side money to where you deliver plates. You got yourself a little self income right there.
Right?
But it's that's creativity, right? That's using your head.
Get yourself a truck. You know what I'm saying? And put a couple of signs out. You know what I'm saying? Talking about we'll hold your junk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Junk hold. See, look at Fred Stanford and son. You know what I'm saying? They hold junk. There's plenty of ways to come up with ideas to make money besides robbing and stealing. Well, listen, all you people who don't want to use Uber and Lyft, all you have to do is get yourself a car, you know what I'm saying, get yourself a business card, and you know what I'm saying, and utilize the same loophole that Uber and Lyft utilize, because you know, in order to be a taxi service, you gotta have a hack license. But if you utilize the loophole that Uber and Lyft utilize, and you can just call yourself, you know, say John Ride Share Service, and the much more. You can't get in trouble for that because all you're doing is you are sharing a ride, and just let your rate be just a tad lower than Uber and Lyft, and boom, people are gonna choose you. You know, it's many ideas. I just gave that one for free, but I got many ideas where you can come up and do your own thing,
Bro, cause
and it be legitimate, and it be legitimate. My ideas are legitimate. I used to have illegitimate ideas until I decided to be righteous, and I no longer deal with illegitimate ideas. Now, if it's not legitimate, I'm not messing with it.
y'all gotta start using your heads. Like it's not hard. Especially for the ones that stay at home all day, like playing video games and stuff, not doing anything. Y'all really that lazy? Alright, so be it. Be at home. Drop the video games for a little bit. And invest that time and build something from scratch out of social platform. Like start building something. It's that easy. Look, they now in 2026 they made it that easy. You could become something at home.
Yeah,
Stay away from the streets.
yeah, you can put signs all in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, you know, that John Car Wash. For you know what I'm saying? To have your car wash the details, call this number. You know what I'm saying? And if you know what I'm saying, they'll come over to where you want to come over to. You detail wash their car, boom. There's plenty of ideas. I'm not gonna give you no more ideas. I just gave you those. I'm not giving you no more ideas, but there's plenty of
Yeah.
So when something gets stolen, they point at him and they beat him to the point that his door is wide shut. And he said that is the one incident that he did not do. So no matter how much you feel they rob and steal and all that stuff, guess what? It's going to catch up to you. It's going to catch up to you. Might as well get yourself right there. Only you say, especially at these days and times, there's cameras surveillance everywhere. You cannot go and say, go out your house and not get caught on camera. That's why I said, brother, you know what I'm saying? If you know who that individual is who how and otherwise that boy, oh yeah, there's one stop every time you say, throw that boy in. He's better off in jail. Because he ain't gonna do nothing else constructive with his life.
Yeah, I believe he did that in broad daylight, correct?
Yeah.
That's even crazy. That means he wasn't scared of nothing.
Yeah.
He didn't care if there was witnesses or not.
Be willing to do that. If he get mad at you, it's with you. If there's no honor among thieves, and he's gonna get bolder. The more people he unalive, he's gonna get bolder, and the more he's gonna be heartless. Why? Because he feel that hey, if I get caught, I was already gonna be doing life. I'm already gonna be doing life.
Yep, it's just going the longer he's out there, it's just gonna get more severe, more severe, and more severe. And warn now, if you know where he is, and you just not speaking, right? And
So all you
just know
brothers,
it's gonna come back at you even worse too.
sisters, if you want to make a change, you can change. Understand who you are. We have an Israelite change. ISBC, Israelite Bible change. You know what I'm saying? Need assistance, you need help, we got 24-hour prayer line number, assistance line number, 310-365-6816. We got Bible study classes Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Friday and Saturday night. Damn near from 1 o'clock, West Coast time, to be on, no, this is from 4 o'clock East Coast time, 10 o'clock East Coast time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 hours every Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Friday and Saturday night. We got 7 whole-hour classes where you can learn about being a better man or a better woman. 7 whole hours, full of detail, full of information. Or your day, or you can call the telephone number every evening. Telephone number 978-890-8900. That's 978-890-8900, and the access code is 365-3105. That's every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. PM. Most high. Make sure you double tap that screen button, double tap that screen, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you to the page, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe. Tune to the Luak 2008 podcast show with your host, Dr. Mike Smith, co-host, brother like me. All right, so that was let's read some more of that article. Let's see if where they picked them up. Let's see what street they picked them up on.
District Attorney Raymond A. Turney announced the indictment, saying the charges stem from an investigation led by his office, Gang Task Force, and the Suffolk County Police Department, working with numerous local, state, and federal agencies across New York along the East Coast.
Oh, it was a gang task force, so this was a gang member.
Yeah, I sort of figured that. Prosecutors allege that between July 19th and August 4th, 2025, the nine defendants broke into 8 auto body shops and 2 residence committee uh, residents committed 3 armed robberies, stole multiple vehicles, possessed hand uh several pow. The activity allegedly began in Suffolk County and extended into New York City, Westchester, Dutchess County, and as far south as Florida. This indictment is another example of my office committee to hold a organized criminal enterprise accountable, attorney said. He added that the case should send a message that authorities will pursue criminal operations no matter where our investigation takes us. Suffolk County Commissioner Kevin Catalina said the coordinate investigation likely prevented serious injury. Suffolk County Sheriff Errol D. Tolan Jr., New York State Police Superintendent Stephen G. James, and Brian D. Girolamo, and Brian, Special Agent in charge of New York Field Division of Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosion, also credited in interagency cooperation with dismantling what they described as a dangerous auto theft ring. Um, that doesn't really. Let me see. The defendants, no, saying what they're.
So pay attention to what they did.
All right, here we go. I can name the charges. We got Jones, Savion 22. This is the one from Huntington Station. Charged with first degree robbery, facing up 25 years. That he's in custody on an unrelated case and is scheduled for arraignment on March 6th. You got Lenny Cruz, 23, of Brooklyn, charged with first degree robbery, facing 25 years. Para Harvin, 20, of Bayshore, charged with first degree robbery and facing up 25 years. Bail was set at 350,000 cash, 750,000 bond, or 1.5 million partially secured bond. Noel Santelius, 21, of Brooklyn, charged with third-degree burglary. He was released under supervision because the charge is not bail eligible and faces up to 2.5 to 7 years. Robert Seltzer, 20, of Wyandanch.
What? Robert who?
Seltzer,
Robert Stokes.
Salters, 20 years old.
All right.
I think Jennifer Smoke might know one of those, or not. Not even. I think Joseph might know one of those kids because they're closer to Joseph's age.
Yeah, yeah.
Because because I know Joseph and Joanna, they were ones running the hood back in that time, back when we were young. Because like I said, 20, that's Maya, that's Joanna, that's the youngest one each. Um, Edward Noon Nunez, 28 of Brooklyn, uh, charged with third-degree burglary and released under supervision. Justin Kenny, 24 of Bohemia, charged with first-degree robbery and faced up 25. You got Jose Ramos, 20 of Bayshore, charged with second-degree robbery, facing up 15 years. Carlos Benitez, Benitez Montoya, 20 of Bayshore, charged with second-degree robbery and faced up 15 years.
So what the hell are they robbing auto fixer shops for? The cars in the auto shop need to be fixed.
You know what? Actually, what makes sense, right? The cars in the auto shop, they might need to be fixed, but there's one thing that a lot of cars do have that is worth a lot of money. Yup, by itself.
And the airbag. Cadillac converter and the airbag.
That's all they really need. So any part of the car could be damaged. If that is not damaged, there's still some work there. And then they said how many businesses?
Yeah, several.
Several. So yeah, that they making and that was only part of the uh crime. Yeah, that was only part of the crime. They had other stuff that they were doing.
Because each Cadillac converter up to you can get up to I think $900. I think like about $900 for each Cadillac converter. I don't know how much they charge to sell the airbag for. I know each Cadillac converter is about $900.
So that you can easily make half a actually you can easily make a bit 10 stacks you can easily make off of Cadillac converters doing what they were doing. But again, what's the risk? Getting caught.
But check this out. All they doing is making it hard on people who work for them. Because if you're robbing an airbag, Cadillac converter off of these cars, these people who own these cars, they already got to pay for wherever they brought their car to this place for. Now they got to put extra money on top of that to replace the converter, replace the airbag, or whatever else was going on the car. So who gets the short end of the stick? The owner of the car.
Facts. Not even the company, because yeah, you take. No, actually, the company is profiting a lot more, even if you steal the thing. You wanna know why? Because they get their stuff back if you're caught.
Yeah.
Depending whether you sold it or not.
But the individual that owns the car, he got to teach that. I give an example. You know what I'm saying? One day somebody broke into my car. I had a Pioneer detachable face deck. I had a fiberglass box with two 15s in it. I had a 1500 watt the 6x9, Pioneer 6x9, in the door, in the bag, stuff like that. So when they broke in on club, they took the radio, which they didn't only take the radio. The way they took it out messed up the whole interior. The lock on the glove box, they broke that. Now I got to fix the lock on the glove box. I had to fix the lock on the trunk because the trunk won't close because they broke the lock on the trunk to get to the box. I had to, the place where the radio was at, the radio was missing and everything in that area was messed up because I didn't took it out. So, the person who owns the property got to pay more money, than they got to pay to replace the product. But for what? For people who don't want to work and want to steal to get money. No responsibility. That's people with that's people who are lazy and don't want to work. That's what a gang thing is. Gang thing is a person who don't want to work and who's lazy.
Dad.
That's it for that article. We got one last article for sisters, and this happens down in North Carolina.
Dad.
Yes.
My broadcast starts in 4 minutes.
Ooh. Okay. Well, gotta give up that North Carolina one. It's gonna wrap it up for this Unalived Radio podcast. Um, hope you guys enjoyed. We here Sunday and Thursday, so we'll probably see you on Thursday. But for the next Unalived Radio podcast, make sure you double tap that screen, hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to this page, hit that follow button. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, Bible study class is on their other YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is ISBC Truth. Go to YouTube, type ISBC Truth. That's on YouTube to catch the 90 Bible study class tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button to get over there. Or if you want to pull into the Bible study class, the telephone number is 978-890-8900. Access code 310-365-310 Now we're going to go to Brother Lamit Israel for the final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Thank everyone that tuned in for getting your news. Don't forget to remember that we have Young Disciple merch over here at Young Disciple Ministries. $10 flat. Email is capital LAMICK 19 at outlook.com. Capital LAMICK 19 at outlook.com for the merch. Also, you want to find me on TikTok. That's at capital LAMICK. That's also my ad name on TikTok.
Young Disciple Ministry right there. You know what I'm saying? That's LAMICK on TikTok. All right. That's going to wrap that up, and we will see you guys Thursday for the Unalived Radio podcast. I bless you all. All right, brother.
I just hit the X button on YouTube, right? This is the X button to end it on YouTube.
Yes.
Hey, and